This is my body though. This is how bad I messed up. Look at that. That's
Yeah,
bad.
see, he had a brawn.
My rolls.
Alright, yeah.
Hey, it's Alan.
Hey, it's Vic, and this is the Curly Headed Bro Show.
So, topic for today this week is we're gonna talk about vacays.
Yep, someone just recently came back from one. You could tell. I don't know if you guys can tell.
You can see, but I'm red as hell.
He is so red.
At some point I might show you under my shirt just to prove how red I am.
He is.
But yeah, talking about vacays, talking about going on vacation, what to do on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about like fun things, bad things, like maybe some tips, maybe our past experiences.
Mm-hmm.
You think we should roll with that?
Yeah. So before we do all that, where did you just come from?
So I went to Baltimore. So I flew out. I just took a little frat boy vacation to Baltimore. I went out to Long Island to go see one of my brothers.
Mm.
And then from there we road tripped it down to Baltimore. It was a good time. Honestly, I recommend going over there. I recommend going to a baseball game. That's what we did.
We also recommend you wear sunscreen.
Actually, I didn't even get burnt there. I didn't get burnt in Baltimore. And we were at, like, during the baseball game, I was like flipping out because I didn't put sunscreen on there either. And I was like, okay, I might get burnt. Nothing. I was clean. I was good. But when I went to the beach in Long Island, that's when I got burnt. Yeah. But you should still wear sunscreen. You shouldn't be done
regardless. Well, I mean, it's deceiving because the way you got it, because it was cloudy, no, or foggy.
It was foggy, bro. You couldn't even, like, the ocean was completely like
gone.
Couldn't see it.
I mean, but like even then, like I think that's like when the most UV rays are out is when the sun is over.
Yeah.
Some I don't. I'm not no scientist, but
I heard about that too. But I clearly.
I mean, hey.
I'll show my chest later just to prove like it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, well, me and a couple of friends came back recently from South Carolina, right?
Yep.
I think you should do your research when you go, just because honestly one of the main things, and we're gonna get into that too, is definitely the weather.
Yeah.
Like, make sure the weather. It rained pretty bad in South Carolina, but it's usually like that, to be honest. I mean, it's like, for one, it's on an island where I'm from, so it's in an island, and I mean it rains pretty often. So I mean,
literally the week like before, I was on like just the internet looking at Baltimore's weather. I was looking up New York's weather too because I knew I was gonna be there. But yeah, you definitely have to check up on the weather. Check up on any little things, like if events are going on for that week too. Just like you might want to be a part of that event, or maybe you want to stay clear from it. If you're trying to go like clubbing or something, then you should look into that too. Because like we went out that first night, and everything was pretty much open. Like
I mean,
like,
I feel like now check on it, just because like we're just getting out of like the pandemic, or like everything's opening back up. I wouldn't say the pandemic is over, I guess, necessarily, but definitely check if that's what you want to do, you know.
And I should say that because of like dress codes or maybe age restrictions. Maybe you're going with someone that's like 19 or 20. So we had Felix, Norman's brother-in-law. We're gonna take him, but we're gonna go to everything 21 and up. But we actually ended up going to a club that was 18 and up because we didn't know. So we could have taken him. So then I felt bad about that.
Yeah. I mean, you can, things happen, I guess. Like when we went to Hawaii, right? All of us were 21 except for Jesus' sister, right? So it kind of does limit like stuff like that too. Just like, I'm not gonna say it's annoying. Like obviously it's not her fault. She's 20, but
you just don't want to,
exactly. Like I don't want to like go out in a club and then like, oh, she's waiting at the hotel.
Yeah,
she's waiting at the Airbnb. Like while we're over here getting drunk and plastered. Like that's not fair, So definitely plan around the people you're gonna bring, if you bring anybody.
And I mean, I went with a group of 16 guys. It was a good time, and I got along with literally everybody. But I could easily see where like one person's just like ruins the mood, or like two people.
Oh,
like,
dude, yeah.
Like everybody's there for a vacation. Like everybody's there.
Choose your people wisely.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I got lucky. We had 16 people. Everybody got along. Everybody had a good time.
That's rare, man. I mean, to be honest, maybe it's just my friend group or whatever, but I kind of expect it. Like someone's probably gonna hate. Like either get in a fight or get annoyed. Like when we went to Hawaii, I was expecting it, to be honest. No offense to my friends that went to Hawaii, but
Yeah.
but I was just expecting it not like the whole time, just like at least
Yeah,
once in a while.
yeah.
Once, whatever, which is not a big deal.
But that also goes into how long the trip kind of goes.
Yeah.
Because you know, if you're only there for like 3 days and somebody like ruins one night,
Yeah.
you were there for 3 days. Like, come on, you don't want to. That's such a short trip. You don't want.
You don't want to ruin anything. Yeah,
but you're there for like 6 days. You can have a bad.
You can have a bad
bounce
day.
back.
You have a bad day. Yeah. So I mean, choose wisely who you
Yeah.
like, who you go on a trip with, whatever.
I would definitely make it like at least a 4 to 5 day trip.
Oh yeah.
I would like go out maybe on a Thursday and be back by Sunday, maybe Monday,
Mhm.
because you want to explore the city or wherever you got. Even if you go into the wilderness, even if it's like a camping trip, you want to be there and actually like stargaze and all that stuff. So
I think it depends to location.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to Hawaii, I definitely would recommend be there at least a week.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
even the island is small.
I'd make that 10 days.
Yeah, like dude, like, but I'm just saying at least a week, just because the island is so small, but like there's a lot to do, a lot of hikes,
Yeah.
a lot of places to eat, and yeah, like you can't do that in 3 or 4 days. Like you can't. You can, and you know, go ahead, but
well,
you're
that's
gonna
the thing.
miss
Like,
out.
we're only in Baltimore for like 3 days, and like we definitely could have like gone to like some museums or like gone to see just something.
Exactly.
But we just stayed in and. Like, we went out at night and we went out to like the baseball game, but we definitely could have had another day to go sightseeing.
Yeah, exactly. So what exactly like what intrigues you to go somewhere?
Work.
You know? Work. What do you mean?
You know how it is like when you work.
Oh, like when you work
day
too much.
in, day out, like working longer hours.
Like when you know, like I need a vacation.
Yeah, when you're like, I feel like leaving this job because I'm tired of like working. I'm tired of being at this place. So yeah, that's a driving factor. Just exploring something different. You know, just like seeing. You know, I'm from Colorado, and New York and Maryland, but really New York, like such a different culture.
That's the East Coast, man. That's
the East Coast different
Northerners. Yeah, that's
so it's just experiencing that culture. I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, for one, it's like my family's not here, so I mean, my vacations are like going back home, right? Seeing my family, catching up, blah blah blah. Definitely work. I feel like I'm gonna start being one of those people where, like, you know, when you get PTO or when you have leave time, use it. You know, because work is stressful unless you love your job. But even then, like, work is stressful.
No, you gotta
like you need to unwind and just not have any, and be able to just sit, even sit at home and just not worry about anything. You know,
that's what I did today.
Like,
I didn't do anything at all. I got in super early and I checked my emails. I was like, I gotta deal with 20 different things, but that's tomorrow.
Exactly. I mean, and that's the other, like, that's I think the main thing too, which is important too, and I think what you did was smart. Like, when you come back from a trip, take that day off. Don't come back. I've done that, and it sucks when you literally come back the night before. It's 7 or 7, 8 in the morning. I have to go back to work. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Plan
you need
to
to unwind.
Yeah, unwind. Come back and just like get back to normal.
Especially with me with this burn.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like I took like a 5-hour nap.
Sitting
my
there.
body just hurt.
Can you imagine sitting at your office just like
no,
like you can't move.
People are trying to say hi to you, pat you on the back.
Oh yeah, exactly. Or, you know, those assholes.
Like that hurt me. Hey, right
what's
now.
up, man? You're so rad.
I am. It's bad. What's some other tips? What's some other
sunscreen? Sunscreen. No, other tips.
Apply it a couple times.
No,
you gotta apply it. Reapply.
Oh, reapply. Yeah, reapply it. SPF 50 minutes or 50 minutes, right? Isn't that how that works?
I have no idea. I never use
sunscreen.
That's
what it is.
We don't really go out in the sun like that, so
yeah. I think it's well. I don't want to say I know that it's a myth that even if you have more melanin in you, you should still wear sunscreen.
Oh yeah.
You could be the darkest person, but you should still wear sunscreen because for one, skin cancer.
Yeah, we can still get skin cancer.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't matter.
Anybody cancer's doesn't discriminate. So definitely sunscreen. Definitely like research what you want to do. I think.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just like one of the things I really want to do is go to Alaska, right? Just like the wilderness and stuff, but like. Definitely, I don't want to like. I'm not gonna go and then just be like, where do I go?
Yeah.
You know. So definitely research where you're gonna go and see what's open. Definitely.
Like we had every day planned out.
Exactly.
We knew we were gonna get there, and we knew we're not gonna go out. And
are you an itinerary person? Because I'm not.
Nah.
I'm not whatsoever.
I need a game plan.
What does that mean?
I need a game plan. So I don't need to see the list of things we need to do, right? I don't need an itinerary. But I need somebody to be like, all right, today we're probably gonna chill, or there's an option to go out.
No.
And then tomorrow we're definitely going to a baseball game, and we're gonna end up going out. And the next day we're gonna leave.
Yep.
And then, you know, if people want to get brunch or if people want to go get breakfast somewhere, then we could do that. So I guess it's not an itinerary, but all those options are like they're options. They can change.
I think
there's certain things that I need for sure that are set, like the baseball game.
Oh yeah.
I knew we were going to the baseball game.
And you know the
then
time.
after that, there was like, okay, you have like 6 hours to do whatever you want.
Yeah. See, the reason why I'm not an itinerary person because like I would like to consider myself spontaneous, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like I see what you're saying. Like if we're all agreeing to get breakfast, right?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily have to like. I don't want like, oh, we have to be there at 8, you know, unless we have a reservation or whatever, right? But like I just don't like everything like my whole day like laid out. I don't like that. I'm not that type of person. But yeah, like if we're gonna watch a movie or something, or we're going to an event, a concert, whatever, like
we have to be here. We have to leave by 7. Like that's for sure.
That's like an obvious.
But you have these options to do whatever you want.
Yeah, like I don't want to like if you're like in Hawaii, right? Like, oh, we're gonna go to the beach at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, dude. Like, let's go to the beach when we feel like going to. It's like right there. Like, let's just not. That doesn't have to be. Like,
I mean, I would only say let's go to the beach at 3 if we have something at like 6.
Yeah,
we gotta go at this time if you want to.
I would say like, hey, like if we want to go to the beach today, just remember we have this plan.
Yeah.
So let's go before that.
Yeah.
Not like we're going to go at 3. You know.
Yeah, that'd be annoying. I feel that.
Yeah, maybe I'm weird, but I just don't like it.
No, it's just having an option.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. With a group of like 16 people, you can have a group of 8 people go do one thing, or a group of 4 be like, oh, I'm trying to go do this.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to come? All right, they're gonna go do that. They're gonna go do that. Just be back here by 5.
Yeah. So with a group that big, I think that's okay to split. I think when it's a group of like 5 or 6,
no, you gotta stay.
You have to stick together.
You have to stick together.
You know, I think that's a little weird. And maybe if you're like a couple,
5 and down.
Yeah. I'd say 6 too. You can do 3 and 3, but like still, like if you're all like close friends, maybe you guys should stick together.
Probably.
I don't know. I'd be a little butthurt like if there's like just 2 of us and the other 4 are doing something else. You know.
But that goes into the couple thing you were about to say. Like if there's a couple.
Yeah, there's a couple, and you guys are gonna want to do something together, then definitely, you know.
Yeah.
Plan it out with your people, and then I would hope they would understand.
Couples going on a trip is so weird because like they want to do their own thing at some point.
At some point,
they're gonna go off to the side, but then it's always like it's not an issue, but it becomes something.
It does. It depends on who the couple is.
Yeah.
You know. Because you don't want to take that couple who's always arguing all the time, right? Like when you go to the club and they're the ones arguing in the corner.
I mean, I've been that couple, so yeah, I know.
You don't want to be traveling with them, to be honest, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, definitely choose your couples wisely.
Like, bro, we're on vacation. You gotta fight on vacation.
Exactly. You know. So, or at least hide it. If you're gonna
try
fight,
your best.
Yeah. And if you're gonna fight at night when you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, when everybody's asleep, but
you can't do that in public.
Yeah.
But even when people like don't fight in public, there's always the tension. There's always the there's a problem.
You could feel it. Everyone can feel it. I know. I've been there a few times.
You don't hear them say anything.
You don't hear them say anything. They're just like this.
Somebody got somebody, man.
Yep. Been there.
Yeah. If you're a couple, relax. The trip is
it's
for
vacation.
Unless if you're gonna be that couple, then go by yourselves.
Oh yeah. Be miserable together.
Yeah.
Not with other people. Not with other people.
Don't drive everybody's
Exactly.
But I would definitely I've been out to the East Coast, and I definitely want to go to the West Coast now and see that vibe.
Dude, it's gonna be 100% different. Like I mean, I've been. I guess I've been to both coasts, but I haven't. Well, no, that's a lie. I'm technically from the East Coast, but I'm in the South. Yeah. So I mean, it's on the East Coast. South Carolina's on the East Coast, but like. On a literal terms, I'm from the East Coast, but like in culture terms, I'm a Southerner.
Yeah.
I've been to the West Coast. I mean, this is technically the West Coast, right? Colorado.
We're like
You're
we're
Midwest,
not. We're not Midwest, but we are. But we're not, like, I don't know what Colorado is.
I mean, I've only been to California for like 2 days. I was just there for like 2 days, and you could kind of tell like the difference.
Well, I've talked to people from like California. That's what I think of when I think of like the West Coast. I think of California.
California. I mean,
like,
because literally,
I've been
all
to
the West Coast-
Arizona and like I still don't classify that. Like I know it's West Coast, but I still
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, you're like definitely like East Coast Southerner and East Coast Northerner are two different people.
Oh yeah.
Very, very different people. But I mean, I would like to. I was going to go to
I
New
would
York.
definitely want to go.
Yeah, I would go to New York just to experience everything. I mean, I've had my fair share of New Yorkers coming down to South Carolina. They were old and grumpy, and I'm sure not everybody's like that.
I
but
definitely got put onto some like new music that I'm gonna start listening to.
Oh,
That's what I like is
the
like,
culture
learning
over
new
there.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the culture over there, the way that they talk.
I started talking like them for a little bit.
Coffee.
Nah, it wasn't
Water.
that bad, but like I always do that whenever I hang out with a group of people. Like I like to get into it. I like to be a part of the
Did you try the
group.
pizza over there?
Nah, I didn't. No.
No. I think that's a thing like with pizza and
I don't think that's a
I
big
mean,
deal. It's only like Chicago and like I guess
No,
New York.
New York pizza.
No, I know, but I feel like they're the only ones that actually like
Philly
have it up to-
cheesesteak.
That's not a pizza.
But I'm saying like they have like
Oh no,
like
yeah,
famous
yeah,
foods
yeah.
over there.
No, we were talking about how they were like, do you guys have anything like bacon, egg, and cheese? And we were like, I mean, we have that option, but it's not like a staple. Like that's a staple to them.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg,
really?
and cheese. Yeah. We're like, we got breakfast burritos that we
Break
eat
the
all the
bread.
time.
Oh
Like,
yeah, that's a staple. That's a staple here.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dude, like Colorado and you like as growing up, right? I'm Mexican. My grandma, my mother has never made me a burrito. That's not a thing. We don't make burritos,
Yeah.
right? South Carolina, I've like seldom like seen a burrito on the menu. You know.
Yeah.
Here,
It's everywhere.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. But I mean, like,
you
but
go to a
it's
restaurant,
everywhere.
you go to-
Breakfast burrito for lunch, burrito for dinner. Like,
Yeah.
there's burritos everywhere here. It's kind of crazy.
It's like-
green
You can
chili
never
too.
go wrong with a burrito though. That's the thing. You
I
can have
mean,
it for breakfast, lunch, and
You,
dinner.
you can't. It's just I'm not used to it.
No. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, let us know where you guys been, where you guys want to go. Do you think that we should go on a trip together? Nah, I don't
No.
think so either.
Fuck 'em.
No,
but yeah,
I mean, I'm
share some of your tips too in the comments, like what you think is a good idea once you go out on a trip. Bad ideas too.
Tell us your experience. Like, what's your
Yeah.
worst trip you've been on?
Yeah.
Your best trip.
Best trip, worst trip. How many people? You
Yeah.
know what? Just leave comments.
Just leave
down
a
below.
comment, yeah.
I don't care. This
Yeah.
is my body though. This is how bad I messed up. Look at that. That's
Yeah.
bad.
See, he had a brawn.
My rolls.
The rolls. All right. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, let us know what else we should talk about.
We'll see you next week.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.